What is the worst secret that you accidentally revealed about someone else? 1. I'm a septic tank pumper for a small city. One day as I was pumping a tank, the customer whose house I was at decided to come out and watch. It was a little weird, but I was okay with it because I will never turn down the opportunity to show off my hose. Customer comes down to me, looks in the tank and says, "What's that?" Without thinking, I look down in the tank and see a condom floating around. I said, "Sir, I'm afraid that's a condom." Customer says, "No, it's not." My helper then looks down and says, "Oh, yeah, that's a condom, there's like 20 in there." To which the customer says, "I don't use condoms." Now I'm thinking quick on my feet trying to come up with a good excuse, and I say, "Maybe it's from the house's previous owner." To which he says, "I built this house." So I said, "Maybe it's from one of your kids?" And he tells me his oldest daughter is 9, and that's not a possibility. He immediately picked up the phone and called his wife, and started asking her why there were condoms in the tank. When she started stuttering, I knew it was time for me to leave. 2. My sister is a primary school teacher. She recently moved to a new job abroad. On her last day I was drafted in to help her moving things out. Unfortunately, when all the children entered in the morning, my sister nipped out to do something, and so I was left alone with a room full of small children. They were obviously confused as to who this strange man was, and so thinking I would be funny, I told them I was their new teacher as the old one had already left to teach abroad. Turns out my sister hadn't told any of her class that she was leaving. After that I was alone in a room full of small crying children.